morning everybody and welcome to the very first monthly vlog. I have finally started my YouTube channel. Today is the 4th of January, so it has taken me a couple of days to get my channel sorted and get my first video uploaded, which is my Florida vlog. But I decided that I'm going to do monthly vlogs throughout the year. I'm not a weekly vlog kind of girly. One, that takes a lot of time and effort to post and film. Two, my work just like that work. Like I work for minimum of 4 10-hour shifts a week, which takes up the majority of the week. So a weekly vlog just wouldn't work because obviously I cannot film and work, that is not appropriate. So it will be monthly vlogs. I think that'll be fun, just kind of have like monthly diaries to look back on. You can see kind of all the highlights and all the best bits of the month. So today's the 4th of January, we are heading out to the cinema. We're going to go see Wicked for good. I have been dying to see this, like I'm such a big musical girly. I have been wanting to see it so bad, but when it was released we were actually in Florida. And then we came back, we went to St Andrews, I wasn't well for a week, it was Christmas. So this is like the last kind of week I think it's in cinema, so I have begged Ben to come with me today to go see it. So let's go and see Wicked. Let's go to the cinema. The goal for this year is to dress as Barbie the entire year, so welcome to Pilates Winter Barbie. I have just like posted all my announcements and stuff for my YouTube channel and I'm just so like excited but also kind of nervous. Like long form content is very different from posting like TikToks and reels and stuff. And I'm a little bit nervous because you do have to talk a bit more and like you do show a bit more of your personality than maybe I'm used to showing on social media, but I'm excited to do that. And yeah, everyone's been so supportive so far. The girlies are girly and I can ask for any better friends than that. And then I had to phone my mum to be like, hi, you and dad need to watch this because I feel like really embarrassed and if you don't even watch it. And my dad straight away was like, no questions, what's the username, we're on it, like straight away with the remote. So I really appreciate it. It is my first Pilates class of 2026. I am so nervous but so excited. I actually booked a beginner's class even though I've been doing Pilates for 2 years because I am not emotionally or physically ready for this. I booked in with my friend Kira, Pilates at Kira on Instagram if you don't know, get to know. And we are going to Holistic Warehouse night, which I'm super excited for. I have not done a Pilates class in 2 months now because I like banged out loads before I went on holiday, done like 3 a week, and then I went away for like 3 weeks, and I came back, went to St Andrews for a weekend, and I wasn't well, and then my car was in the garage, and it was Christmas, and all the studios were shut. But now we're going back tonight, and we're going back to consistency because that's what I want for this year. Pilates every single week, consistency is key. Listen, the bedroom's a tip, right? But if you want to feel good, you've got to look good. So Pilates outfit for the first class back 2026. We have my favourite gym jacket, which is my little light pink, with now the matching light pink New Balance to go with it. Love these. I've got on the cute little new socks. These are like the grip ones. They've got the yellow on the bottom, which I love, and they have little like lollipops and cakes on them. Super cute. But this is the fit for the first 2026 class for Pilates. I have just finished my first book of 2026 and let me tell you, this book has broke me. I'm like sat on the couch whenever crying the last few hundred pages because this was phenomenal. I gave it 4.75 stars. It did lose 0.25 stars because I just wasn't really vibing with the witches. Like I feel like also they'll come more into it in the next book, but I just kind of was like, can we get back to the good part please? So yeah, this book, everything about this was phenomenal. It's left in a cliffhanger basically for every character now and I'm just desperate to go on to the next one. There is nothing more humbling than how you look going for a spray tan. I've got on the Uggs that are like water damaged, the black PJs, and then the big Mrs. Claus fur coat. And it's just started pouring rain outside and my car's parked miles away. Spray tan is complete. I always go for light medium because I just feel like that's the nicest kind of natural glow on me, but I love this so much. But I do go to Exceptional Tanning in Glasgow and the girls are just the best. Like every single one of the girls I've been with for spray tan and they're also lovely, also fantastic at doing that, and I also couldn't recommend it anymore. Just wait till you see the colour and the glow in the morning. Today is now Saturday the 10th of November and I'm going out for a little day with like my work colleagues. We're going out for a little lunch and stuff and some drinks, so come along with me. Today's outfit is super cute. We have on my little brown cowboy boots, a little black skirt, we've got a little beige cardigan, but we also have on like 3 layers underneath this, which are like a brown long sleeve top and then a brown vest top and things. We've got a little brown leather jacket, got a headband in my hair because I think it is raining outside and it's very icy and I just don't want my hair to be in my face. Like I feel that's a like death trap waiting to happen. So yeah, let's go. arguably my favourite night of the month, and we have book club tonight. Me and Ailey have came into, is it the Delphine? It's now in the bottom of Princess Square for some dinner and some drinks. As always, of course, I do have a margarita, and Ailey's out for a peach Cosmo tonight. She has a goal of like completing in her 24th year of living 24 new cocktails dry. So tonight's agenda is a peach Cosmo. That's good.
We're keeping it low key if you can't tell.
And I'm going to put all my little stickers on it. And it's also the good fun start birthday fancy. So it's basically just a big birthday. It's super
Well, you can go off the stage now. You should ruin the game. Take your sad balloon and leave. 3, 2, 1. Year of flowers. Well done.
Today's plans is we're going to go to Pilates. We're going to go to Reset Studio and with the lovely Pilates with Kira. If you don't know, get to know. And two of my friends Molly and Ailey are going as well, so it'll be nice. There's only 5 beds in the class, so it's quite like a small intimate class, and we like basically take up over half of it, which is gorgeous. But I think I might film that as well, and I can put some clips in this video. They will be up and down the ways for TikTok, but I can put them in this video anyway. And then I've got just a couple of like errands to run after that. Just need to go to like Superdrug, get some toiletries, go to Asda, get some food bits for the house, and then we're going to come home. We're going to maybe, I think I'm going to make a gorgeous yogurt bowl. I'm saying I'm craving one as if I don't eat them every single day, okay? But today I'm really craving a yogurt bowl, so we're going to do that, and we're going to make a coffee. I think we're just going to chill for the rest of the day, and I think we're maybe just going to start a new book. We need to start the book for Sophia Tuxford's fully booked book club on Fable, and we're reading Heavenly Bodies this month, so I think I want to just sit and like chill and read that. And apart from that, it's going to be like a nice lazy day because I'm working for like the next few days like over the weekend, so we're have like a really nice chill gorgeous day. Actually, it's so good to have my car back. This just feels so much better. However, I've been driving Ben's car for over a month now, so I actually got back in my car this morning. I was like, I can't even remember how to drive this. Like, I couldn't find the button to turn my music up. I literally was looking for a 6th gear in the motorway and there wasn't one because mine only goes to 5, and I literally was nearly going in the reverse in the motorway, so that wasn't fun. But now that I've actually like drove about in it, I'm so happy with it. I am so glad to have her back, and she didn't cost me as much as I thought she would, so me and her are like this. The setup for the rest of the day, we've got the couch, we've got the gorgeous yogurt bowl. I actually decided I wanted a pastry as well, so we do have a little gluten-free pan of chocolate and a nice iced coffee. And then we're also going to watch People We Meet on Vacation. It just came out on Netflix and it is based off a book. I was planning to read the book before I watched it, but then I heard loads of bad reviews that there's nothing like the book, and if you're going to be disappointed if you do that, so I may as well just watch the movie as a nice little rom-com. So that is the vibe for the rest of the day. Okay, I swear I actually have moved from this position on the couch, but I don't actually start work till 12:30 today, so we're going to have a nice like chill morning, and I'm going to start Hated Rivalry. I've seen so many things about this TV show, and we're also reading the book for book club next month, which we just found out, and I've just booked my tickets, so I'm going to watch this and see what it's all about. Guess where I am again. Guys, guess where my car is off to again? The garage! Because after it was in the garage for over a month getting something fixed, now it has a flat tyre. So we're going to run around to Quick Fit and hopefully get this tyre fixed. Honestly, I'm over this car. I'm over her. I'm sick of her. I don't want to look at you. But anyway, we have a girls' day at 2:30 and it's currently 12 o'clock, so we need to try and go quick. We look back and like, oh no. Hannah's got the boots. Melissa's got the boots. It is now Wednesday the 28th of January. We've got a little gorgeous morning. We're going to go for some Pilates at Seoul in Glasgow City Centre with lovely Pilates with Kira as always. And then me and Ailey are going to go for a little coffee and a little acai bowl afterwards. Come along for a little girly morning. Let's talk about the books that I read in January and what's going on my TBR for February. So the first book that I read in January was Heir of Fire, and this is the 4th book in the Throne of Glass series. I absolutely ate this up. I loved it so much. This series is just absolutely phenomenal, and this book we got like introduced to like the Fae realm and the Fae characters and stuff. It was just phenomenal. I did rate it 4.75 stars. The reason it lost like a 0.25 is because there was a lot about Manon and the witches. I wasn't really vibing with them just now. I feel like I was so interested in the other parts of this book that I wasn't quite clicking with them. I know she's going to be like a very big main character in the coming books, but I feel like I'm just not quite there with them yet. I was enjoying the other aspects of the book far too much to really get into it, but hopefully coming forth in the next books I'll be able to vibe with them a bit more. The next book that I read this month was The Right Move by Liz Tomford. I absolutely loved this book. This was 5 stars. This is the 4th book in the Windy City series. And every book in the series is just brilliant to me. I think it's one of my favourite romance series of all time. But this one was like a fake marriage trope and it was just so good. Like if you're looking for a book where he is absolutely obsessed with her, this is 100% the book for you. The next book that I actually read this month was for the Book Club Scotland, and we read The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. Again, I rated this 5 stars. This was a really good reading month for me. I absolutely loved this book. It was like a fake dating trope again between like a grad student and her professor. And it was just absolutely phenomenal. I feel like if you are someone who's not really into reading but wants to start, this is like a really great book to do that. But also if you are a book girly, like it's such an easy, gorgeous romance read. The 4th book that I read this month was for Sophia Tuxford's book club, fully booked on Fable, and we read Heavenly Bodies. I absolutely loved this book. However, I did only rate it 4 stars. I loved the world building of it. It was kind of like astrology, such as like your star signs and stuff, mixed with Greek mythology. And there was like different lands, it had different powers and different gods, and it looked totally different skies, like everything. It was absolutely phenomenal, and I'm looking forward to book 2 to like find out more about this realm and this land. However, I did find parts of the book were a wee bit rushed and other parts a bit too slow. There was parts of the book that I thought was a dream because it was quite, we got through like kind of pivotal points in the story quite quick, and then when I found out it wasn't a dream and it was actually happening, I was a bit like, oh, I'm disappointed in that. So I did only rate it 4 stars, but I loved the story as a whole. I loved the 2 main characters, and I'm super excited for book 2 because this left it on a cliffhanger, and I was not, it was a nice ending, but also like, and I'm just like so ready for book 2. I have started the last 2 books on my January TBR, but I haven't quite finished them yet. I've been reading Queen of Shadows from Sarah J Maas, and it's the 5th book in the Throne of Glass series. I'm about halfway through and I'm loving it so far. Rowan, I still can't pronounce his name, but he's just showed back up and I am loving every second of it. And then I'm also reading The Wedding People on my Kindle. This is just such like an easy like comedy read, I think it is, but I've not got too far into it, maybe only about 50 pages in, but the opening of the book was just phenomenal. Like what a way to catch a reader. Like it was so like funny, sarcastic, but also just started off like the pace of the book and I'm loving it so far. I had to take a pause in the filming because my neighbour has a plumber out and they're literally standing right in front of my window at the drains. And that's where I'm standing for the good lighting, because look at this lighting, this is not it. So that's a wee bit awkward. I've kind of like swiftly moved it back the way. We'll continue our scheduled filming once the coast is clear. Vacated to the floor under the window so we can still get the light but nobody outside can see me. Fingers crossed, because that is extremely awkward. I wanted to kind of talk through some books that are on my February TBR for next month. And what TBR means, it basically just means your to be read list. So it's the books I want to try and read in February. So I do want to do the tandem read for Throne of Glass. That is Tower of Dawn and Emperor of Storms. As far as I'm aware, these two books are set at the same time but kind of from different point of views. To do the tandem read, I would do it in chronological order. So on TikTok you can find like what chapter you should read when. So I think there's a few chapters from one of the books, then a couple, then back and forth, and I want to do that to try and get like the full experience of it. It's something I haven't done before, the tandem read, but I'm super excited to give it a go, and I feel like February is maybe the best time for me to do that. I also do have some romances on my list for next month because of course it's Valentine's Day, and I feel like around that time, which is such a nice time to like be reading kind of romance books. I do want to read the 5th and final book in the Windy City series because, like I said, this is one of my favourite series of all time for romance wise, and I think reading the final book at Valentine's Day will just be such a nice like wholesome moment. For the 2 book clubs this month, the Book Club Scotland, we are reading Heated Rivalry. I have watched the TV show, I absolutely loved it. I'm hoping the book will obviously be better because usually they are, so I'm super excited to read that. I'm not sure if I'm going to just read that or if I should read the first book first because it is the second in the series, but I feel like you can kind of read them as standalones. But if anyone disagrees with that, please let me know so I can try and work out what I'm going to do. But I think I will just read Heated Rivalry. I feel like it's not going to have spoilers because I've watched the TV show now, so surely I can just read that for a book club and I don't need to read the first one. And then for Sophia Tuxford's book club, we're going to read The Wolf King. I've heard so many good things about this and I'm super excited to read it. And I do have it on my Kindle. It was only 99p on the Kindle store, so I got that straight away and I will be reading that this month. Anyway, today is the last day of January, which means today will be the last day filming for the January vlog. Starting tomorrow, I will start filming for the February vlog. My plan is to put out a video on the first Sunday of every month. However, that is actually tomorrow, the 1st of February, so it might need to be like a week tomorrow, just because I need time to edit this. But I'm super excited. We're going to go for some lunch and stuff today at Silverburn, and I'm going to take you along with me.